Hey everybody, it's Arlene from GoGo Gear, and I am reporting in live from Italy. Holy shit! What an event that was, you guys! Oh my god, this was the most magnificent time ever. From the very moment I got to Ireland to the moment I left this morning with the committee that left the bar at 4 a.m. to meet me to see me off on my journey here to Italy. I just suffice it to say, I'm so tired, I'm delirious. But that doesn't stop me from having another glass of champagne. Oh my God. Oh God. I am so tired. I don't think I've ever been this tired, but I've been on 3 planes in 4 days across I don't know how many different time zones and no sleep in the time that I've been traveling. I get hysterical when I'm tired. But anyways, I'm heading out probably about 4:30, quarter to 5 in the morning up into the Swiss Alps, and I just wanted to make a little video and post it in the group. I'm going to be posting many things over the next week and in the weeks to come. Just my reflections on my time being there with everybody. And, I said to someone that this was absolutely a life altering experience. And she said to me, it's a life enhancing experience. And I have to tell you that it was both for me on so many levels. Um, I can't thank you all enough for your extraordinary and gracious welcome of me into the group probably a year ago, the Celtic Sisterhood Facebook group. How generous you all have been, how you have traveled with me in the trials and tribulations of go-go gear, of which a number of you know exactly what I'm talking about with respect to that. And my thanks to you for all of your support and assistance on matters that shall remain nameless. But more important, just the unbelievable community of women that are in the group that make up the Celtic Sisterhood. I've never been part of a riding group just as a rider myself. Forget about go-go gear and all this other kind of crap. But to just be part of a community of riders that really felt like a community, because it's not like that in the States. That's just not the way the women's riding groups are. And it's something that I've longed for as long as I've been riding and never been able to find in the US, which is why I will be back next year to Ireland for IFRD. Um, the women that I've met this past couple of days are it's just unbelievable. And the women that I do know through the group, um, I, it just leaves me speechless to think about how you can be thousands and thousands of miles away from one another, in my case for sure, and feel like these truly are your sisters, they're your friends, and they're your family. And I want to give a very special shout out to Tracy Rutherford, who is the one that brought me into the Celtic Sisterhood Facebook group, who I've had contact with almost every single day for the past year, who is my friend, and I love her. And I, when I started Go Go Gear, I never expected to encounter so many people who would come into my life in a very personal way. And Tracy has done so in a really extraordinary way. And I know that she's such a huge part of this group. Um, but she's a really huge part of my life, a really important part of my life. And this was actually the first time I got to meet Tracy in person. And I am so moved by what a magnificent woman Tracy is and her extraordinary daughter, who was there at 4 o'clock this morning, coming into the bedroom with Tracy. making sure I was awake at 5 to 4. Oh my god, you guys are unbelievable. To everyone else who has been involved in this effort, the welcoming committee of Red and Danny. Danny showing up at the Hertz rent a car on her yellow bike and purple tutu, and, and Red making my tutu for me. Thank you, and the wonderful breakfast and the hospitality, and to everyone throughout. Um, there are so many of you I want to thank. Gail, Maggie especially, Lynn McCauley. There just aren't enough words for you, um, and everyone else. And please forgive me for the million names I'm not referencing here, because I want to say a big thank you to all of you. You're welcome, and you're embracing of me during this time, both as a writer and also with Go Go Gear, and the unbelievable thing that happened at the wall at the castle with the Go Go Girls Forever. Oh my god, I'm gonna be laughing. I don't even. Oh god, I'm gonna be laughing all the way home, and probably until next year. But for all of you out there who have the Go Go Gear leggings and the hoodie, it's such a magnificent thing. But what is more important to me is the experience that I had coming here and being part of this extraordinary group, um, and being here as a rider, and then being able to participate in this in a way with Go Go Gear and everything. But just on a personal level, this time with you has been more meaningful to me than anything that I can remember in recent history. And I, I could talk forever here, and still not say thank you enough or sufficiently. Um, but I will definitely be taking you all with me. The many people that I met for the first time, the unbelievable way that you all were with each other, that many of you didn't even know each other, and all of the women who were staying in the apartment that I was with when I walked in and thought you all had known each other for 100 years, and most had never met each other. And that was really incredible and special and beautiful. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of you next year. God, this just it brings tears to my eyes. Good thing I have my glasses on. It was such a meaningful time, for me, and I'm so glad that I decided to come here. And I don't know what they say about the Irish or the Scottish or the rest of you who are here in this part of the world, but for as much as I've traveled in life, I have never met people who extend themselves in a way that is so open and welcoming and warm and inviting. And this will be a routine stop in my travels for life. So, as I said, I'll be posting things in the days to come, mostly from what's happening in the next couple of days as I'm riding through the Alps here, in Italy and Switzerland and so forth. And then my return stateside, and just more reflections on the time that I had with you. But most of all, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who was part of this event. For people who didn't go, I certainly hope that you make it next year, because this was the most amazing thing I've experienced in probably my whole life. So, anyways, with that, I'll close here, and look for more from me in the days to come. But I wanted to just come back to all of you, um, with a big thank you for all of you who met me this morning as I was leaving. I, I'm I'm just I am moved to tears at just how incredible you all are, and just want to say thank you. And I wish you all safe travels at the conclusion of this year's IFRD. My travels continue till Thursday when I head back stateside, and I'll be talking with you in the group in the days and weeks to come. And once again, a big thank you to everyone, especially my friend Tracy Rutherford. All right, signing off from Italy for right now, and I'll be back with you guys later.